What's up, Bama Insider? Trey Yanity back as I join you from downtown Tuscaloosa to bring you another post-spring football observation video today. Before we get into that, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe. It means so much to us as we continue to try to bring you everything we can Alabama football. As the spring now wraps up, today we're going to focus on DeMarcco Hellams, free safety, guy that can do a whole lot on defense, a guy that really hasn't had his chance quite yet. Like the other post-observation spring videos, we're going to do it 3-2-1 style. We're going to say three things that we know. We're going to pose two questions, and we are going to make a prediction as well. Let's start with a little background. On the roster, DeMarcco Hellams is listed at 208 pounds, 6'1", now a junior, originally from Washington, D.C. The first thing that we know about DeMarcco Hellams is that you may not be able to recognize him right away this season. He changed his number this past offseason. He wore 29 for his first two seasons at Alabama, and now that Patrick Surtain is headed to the NFL, Hellams decided he would take over the number 2. Now this isn't just out of the blue for Hellams. He wore number 2 in high school and has noted that it is his favorite number. And I don't know about you guys, but for some reason the number 2 has always looked a lot better in the free safety spot than the number 29. The second thing we know, DeMarcco Hellams can wear many hats on defense. Now, like I've been talking about, DeMarcco Hellams is listed as a free safety, but can play any kind of true safety spot and is known to play the sub-package money position. What does that mean? It means that DeMarcco lines up all over the field and has a lot of different responsibilities when he's in the game. We aren't on the prediction yet, guys, but I have a good feeling he'll be able to handle that this upcoming season. DeMarcco has only started 2 times in his career. His second start came in the college football playoff this past season against Notre Dame. In that game, he recorded 77 snaps, had 12 tackles, and a sack as well. The third thing we know, DeMarcco Hellams is going to see a huge increase in playing time this season. This past Saturday at A-Day, DeMarcco Hellams recorded more tackles than any player in the stadium. He had 8 tackles on his own, 4 assisted tackles for a total of 12. He forced a fumble as well and broke up a pass. All very positive signs as Alabama looks to put a lot of faith in DeMarcco this coming season. DeMarcco's going to be a junior now. There is no more Patrick Surtain. This defense is young, but it's going to be very competitive. But after waiting his turn, DeMarcco Hellams has set himself up for a huge 2021. The first question I have, guys, I'm sure a lot of you do too. When will DeMarcco Hellams get playing time? As we found out in the last week, DeMarcco is now past Daniel Wright on the depth chart and will be listed as the starter at free safety to begin the fall. Now, how often do we see him play every snap? Probably not very often. This team is going to be rotating in guys at safety, at cornerback throughout the season, trying to find the best combination, trying to keep guys healthy and fresh. We'll see DeMarcco start most of the games at free safety, but as we saw this past season, he may not stay on the field for more than several snaps. But don't worry, guys, we'll be right back in there. The second question I have, is DeMarcco limited to playing strictly free safety? He isn't. Like I mentioned a minute ago, he's that money guy. He will be all over the field. And the thing I love about DeMarcco, he can handle it. He's a very patient cornerback. I know that may catch you guys by surprise because of what we've heard about the way that DeMarcco can hit. But the more you watch his film and look into it, Hellams is never overcommitting on a defender. Usually puts himself in position to make the tackle and finish it with the devastating hits we know he's capable of. Is DeMarcco a perfect safety? No. But he reminds me a lot of a guy like Mac Jones. He's waited his turn, gotten a decent bit of reps, nothing overwhelming, and is now primed to be a starter come 2021. The one prediction I have for DeMarcco Hellams this season, DeMarcco Hellams will be the hardest hitter on this team. We know already that he is one of, if not the hardest hitters on the roster right now. With the added playing time and taking away the pressure that DeMarcco had as a backup, he'll have the opportunity to deliver those blows that we've always heard about and really make an impact on this defense in 2021. After what we saw on A-Day, it's looking like Alabama's defense is going to lead this team this coming season. It's been a progression. Pete Golding has caught a lot of heat over the last 2 years, but after a successful season in 2020, 2021 is looking to be a statement year for the defensive coordinator and a lot of players as well, including DeMarcco Hellams. How often do we see Daniel Wright now that Hellams is listed ahead of him on the roster? How often do we see guys subbed in and out? Will Hellams swap in for Malachi Moore at times? where we see him play cornerback. There's a lot of options with DeMarcco Hellams. Thankfully, he is a versatile player that will be able to handle it and adjust accordingly. This has been another edition of the Post-Spring Football Observation video series. For more content like this and everything Alabama football, go hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Guys, you don't know how much it means to us. Our crew has unbelievable articles out right now on BamaInsider.com. Hit up the rest of the YouTube page as well to find our live shows and all kinds of content surrounding the Crimson Tide. For BamaInsider.com, my name is Trey Yanity. This has been a post-spring football observation video on DeMarcco Hellams.
Hey fam, I hope you enjoyed that video by Trey Yanity. Good stuff on DeMarcco Hellams. Remember, you can support BamaInsider.com. It's just $2.99 per month to be a member on our YouTube channel. Just hit that join button at the bottom of your screen. Again, we appreciate you more than you know. We'll be back with a new video right here on BamaInsider.com.